morning, dear students. My name is Dr. Shuaib Mohammad Bhat. I am working as Assistant Professor in the Department of English at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today in this video lecture, I shall be talking upon an interesting topic by the name Mastering Time Management for Enhanced Productivity. So how can time management help us to enhance productivity? If we master the time management, if we have the control over time management, we can enhance productivity in different aspects of our life. So this will be the topic of discussion for us today. Let's go with the topic. So I would like to introduce the topic this way. See, in the fast-paced landscape of modern life, we see everywhere people are very fast. We don't have time. Everybody, if you approach anybody, if you ask for any favor, or if you are doing any work, or if you are sitting at home doing nothing, still people will speak to you. Hey, I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm running out of time. I have a lot of work. So this time management is something which is very special, which is very crucial to understand. Because if you have the management of time, if you know the management of time, you can be a successful person in the life. Time is a very precious thing in the world. Time is, it is a very, I can say, as Shakespeare said about time, he said, it's a destroyer, ruthless destroyer. It destroys everything. Nothing can stand against onslaughts of time. This is what Shakespeare said in his sonnets. He said time is the destroyer. Obviously, time is the destroyer. Because the opportunities which time is giving you today, tomorrow you cannot find those opportunities. So time swallows all those opportunities. It devours all those opportunities. So we all should respect time and we all should be mindful about time. That's how I introduced the topic in a very different way. In the fast-paced landscape of modern life, we see the ability to manage time effectively stands as a linchpin for personal and professional success. For your professional and personal success, there is one secret, there is one practice, there is one work, and there is one prerequisite, there is one condition. If you are able to fulfill that condition, if you are able to master that element, if you are able to do justice with that work, so you can see success in your personal and professional life. Now the question is, what is that secret? What is that boon? What is that element? What is that component? What is that precious thing? If we master that, we can see success in our personal and professional life. That's time. That is the effective use of time. As I gave you an example, nowadays you may have observed a lot of people are having bright future even in their tender age. So the reason behind their success is this: they value time. What time expected from them at a particular sphere of life, they did that work and they are successful. And you will see another huge bunch of people, huge crowd of people. They are not successful in their lives. Why? The reason is this: they just disrespected time, they wasted time. When it was the time for them to study, they didn't study it. When it was the time for them to work, to earn, to strive, they didn't strive it. They were on rest. Now there is rust in their lives. They are facing the loss in their lives. So what I want to tell you, there is this precious thing, precious component by the name of time. If we respect it, it respects us. If we respect it, we see there is professional and personal success, personal and professional growth in our life. So time management is not merely a skill. It's a strategic approach to planning, organizing, and optimizing the use of one's most valuable resources. It's not only a skill, people are saying hey, time management is skill. It's not only a skill. Rather, it is a strategic approach, well-planned approach. It is that approach which a person thinks, plans, works out, where a person spends some time to make different strategies for his daily routine, for his personal life, for his professional life, where an individual plans what duration of time he has to give to his work, what duration of time he has to give for another enterprise of his life. So it is a strategic approach. It's not something which you think, yeah, it's a skill, it comes by its own. No. It's a strategic approach. It's a well-planned approach. And this approach is for planning, organizing, and optimizing the use of one's most available resources. So it is time which allows you to plan, organize, and optimize the use of all available resources which you have. See, there are lot of people, I can tell you the experience of my life. When I look back upon the journey of my life, I see the people who planned their activities well in advance, the people who organized their activities well in advance, the people who optimized the use of their valuable resources. So I see the people, they are successful in their lives. Success is not like they have surmounted or they have amounted a lot of money, they have summed up a lot of money. No. Whatever their domains of life, I see they are satisfied and happy there in their lives. Their every work is well structured, well organized, well planned. And everything of their life, it happens on its particular time. So time management, don't confuse, don't think it's merely a skill only. No. It's a strategic approach where you plan, you organize, and you optimize the most valuable resources which you have. Now, in this lecture of time management, we will unravel, we will uncover, we will discuss the intricacies of setting clear goals, prioritizing tasks, and employing practical strategies to streamline daily activities. When you are streamlining your daily activities, that is you are respecting time. That is you have the time management. So in the morning at 9:15, you have to reach college. 9:15, you have to reach college. So when you wake up at 6 in the morning, you can easily reach college. You can have a good balanced breakfast. You can go to walk. You can bath in the morning. And you can easily reach in time to the college. I mean, you can reach before time. Not only on time, but before time you can reach to college. So it is time management. Who allows you to reach on time or before time to the college? That's time management. Now there is another person. He wakes up at 8 or 8:30. Now when will he just take a bath? When will he dress up? When will he take a good breakfast? And how will he run to catch the bus? There are least chances that the person will reach on time to the college. So time management, it is prioritizing your task. You have prioritized it to go that you have to go to college. This task you have prioritized. So when you prioritize tasks, when you set goals for your life, so these are the things which allow you. And when you streamline your daily work or daily activities, so these works, they allow you to be a person of good time management, to manage time. So let's discuss, let's unravel in this lecture the intricacies of all these activities which help us to do the proper management of time. Now, from the workplace to personal endeavors, the principles of effective time management contribute to increased productivity, reduced stress, and a more balanced and fulfilling life. From the workplace to personal endeavors, the principles of effective time management, they contribute to increased productivity, reduced stress, and a more balanced and fulfilling life. If we talk about workplace or if we talk about our personal endeavors, the principle of effective time management, if we use this effective time management at our workplace or in our personal life, we see it will increase our productivity, both at the workplace and in our personal life. We will be more productive, and it will reduce our stress because we are doing every work on its proper time. So there will not be stress. Your boss, you will not have to face the deadlines. You will not bother about deadlines. Why? Because you have given proper timing to every activity. Or I can say all your activities, you did them on the proper timing. So by doing all that, so you are just reducing your stress and you are increasing your productivity. And one more benefit you will be having, that is your life will be balanced and you will fulfill all your demands of your life because you have a proper time management. You are following proper time management. Now let's join us on this journey to master the art of time management, where each minute becomes an opportunity to maximize efficiency, achieve goals, and find a harmonious rhythm in the cadence of life. I want you all to join me in this lecture so that I can show you how every minute, how every second of your time can become an opportunity which can maximize efficiency, by which you can achieve goals and you can live a harmonious life. I'll just show you in this lecture. Let's go with the importance of time management. What is the importance of time management? Importance of time management. Effective time management is a cornerstone of personal and professional success. When we talk about effective time management, it's a cornerstone of both personal and professional success. So I can say your personal and professional success, it depends upon time management. It influences various facets of your life, obviously. So time management is the bedrock of your success. If you have the proper time management, if you follow the time constraints properly, you will see success in your life. Whether it is your personal life or professional life, you will see success. It allows individuals to optimize their daily routine, leading to increased productivity and reduced stress levels. It allows individuals to optimize their daily routines. We can optimize, we can improve, we can do work on the proper time, or it can optimize our daily routine, and which leads to increased productivity and reduction in stress levels. Now, by prioritizing tasks, setting clear goals, and adhering to deadlines, time management fosters a sense of control and organization. When we prioritize tasks, when we set clear goals, and when we approach towards deadlines, or when we make deadlines for ourselves, time management, it fosters, it creates a sense of control and organization. You will see there is a control in your life. Every work is happening on its scheduled time, and you will see your life is well organized. There will be an organization of every activity in your life. It plays a pivotal role in achieving both short-term objectives and long-term goals. In order to achieve short-term objectives and long-term goals, or short-term and long-term goals, time management helps you. For short-term goals, you are setting target. You are setting target in a time frame. When you follow that time frame, you are achieving that target. For long-term goals, you are setting a target. So when you strive for that target, you are achieving that target. It ensures that individuals make the most of their time and resources. Time management ensures one thing. It allows a person to use his time and use his resources and use most of their time and resources. When you are following the proper time zone, following the proper time management, so you are using your resources. You are using resources and time and resources. And moreover, proficient time management, it contributes to a healthier work-life balance. It provides the space for personal pursuits, relaxation, and overall well-being. Proficient time management, time management, what does it give us? It contributes a healthier work-life balance. You will see there is a balance in your work life, and it provides some space for personal pursuit. You see, there is pursuit, there is some production in your life, there is happiness in your life. You are achieving different things in your life. There is relaxation and overall well-being you will witness in your life. So this all is possible because of proficient time management. And this time management is recognized as a hallmark of professionalism. The ability to manage time effectively is not only advantageous in the workplace, but also instrumental in shaping and fulfilling and purposeful life. So it is the hallmark of professionalism. When you are doing work on your proper time, you will see there will be professionalism wherever you are working. Because your work is not a burden for others. You all are finishing it on the scheduled time. And the ability to manage time effectively, it's not advantageous at workplace only. Rather, it just shapes and fulfills a purposeful life. It's instrumental for a purposeful life. So this is the importance of time management. Now, what are the different time management strategies? Time management strategies are: set clear goals. Both short-term and long-term goals, define both short-term and long-term goals. Clearly articulated goals provide a roadmap for managing time effectively. The first thing for the time management strategy is we all should set clear goals. See, when you set clear goals, a goal may be a short-term goal which you have to finish in a day only, in a month only, or it may be a long-term goal which you are going to finish in 10 years. So when you are setting goals for yourself and you are defining these goals, you are giving a target to yourself and you are giving a particular portion of time to that goal. And when you are trying to achieve that goal, that means you are following a proper time schedule. That means you are working according to this proficient time management. So by setting clear goals, you can better use the time. You can better manage the time. And clearly articulated goals, they provide a roadmap for managing time effectively. As I told you, when you are articulating these goals, when you are trying to achieve these goals in your life, they are providing you a roadmap. For what? For managing time effectively. So your time management, it depends upon one thing, that is to set clear goals, set clear targets. Number second is prioritize tasks. There is one more activity which you can do for better managing time effectively, that is to prioritize tasks. You need to prioritize the tasks. What does that mean? Use methods. There are some methods like Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks based on urgency or importance. Focus on high priority tasks to maximize impact. Different models, different methods are there to prioritize tasks. One method which I am talking about is Eisenhower matrix. It categorizes tasks based on urgency and importance. Means the task which you feel is urgent, the task which you feel is of more importance, you should give priority to that task. So we are prioritizing tasks based on different parameters, like based on urgency, based on impact, based on impact and based on importance. So when you prioritize your tasks, you are managing the time properly. Because see, there are 10 tasks, your activities you want to do in a work or in a month. So you have prioritized a task. Okay, first I will do this task. First I have to write the assignment. First I will do this. So you have given a fixed portion of time. I shall be discussing or I shall be finishing this assignment in 2 days. So then second work, then third, then fourth. Finally, you are just making the schedule for 1 month. So when you are prioritizing the tasks, you are letting yourself to manage the work on a particular time, to finish the work on a particular time. So this prioritizing task is another important way, another efficient way to manage time effectively. Then create a to-do list. There is one more thing which we can do, that is to create a to-do list. What does that mean? It's always better to develop a daily or weekly to-do list. This helps to organize tasks, provide a visual representation of priorities, and offer a sense of accomplishment as items are checked off. It's always better to make a to-do list for a week or for a day. For example, this day you have 5 tasks you want to finish. Make a list of all these 5 tasks. When you make a list, you are having a visual representation of your work in front of you. And when you are checking off these lists, for example, your first task for a day is to write a letter to your principal regarding any event. So when you are writing the letter, you are just crossing it off. Yes, this work is done. When you finish first work, when you cross it off, yes, it is done. So it gives you an encouragement. Yes, now there are only 4 works. Then you cross another one. Now only there are 3. So when you are making a to-do list for a day or for a week, it's up to you, whatever is convenient to you. It helps you to manage time effectively. Because this list is giving you a visual representation of priorities. Yeah, first I should finish this. Second, I should attend the classes because classes are important. Then in the lunchtime, I will take lunch and I will meet my friends and I will discuss regarding the event which we are going to conduct in the next week. To-do list. This to-do list will help you to make visual prioritization, and it will help you to manage time effectively. Then we have the next thing, that is break tasks into smaller steps. Second strategy to manage time effectively is we need to break tasks into smaller steps. How can we do that? See, large tasks can be overwhelming. Breaking them into smaller, manageable steps makes them more achievable and less intimidating. If you have a large task or a big assignment in front of you, see, I would like to give an example. For this professional communication, you have 5 modules in your syllabus. If I tell you in your final exam, you will be examined for all the 5 modules. So to prepare for 5 modules, it's overwhelming. But if you break these 5 modules in smaller tasks, okay, I have 4 months. So in 4 months, I will be dividing all the 5 modules. For first month, I will be preparing 1 module and 2 sub-points of second module. So when you break the large tasks into smaller tasks, it becomes very easier for you to manage these work, to achieve this large task, and without any interruption, without any disturbance. So by breaking large tasks, by breaking large work, by breaking the work which requires large amount of time into smaller portions, into smaller works, we can make better or effective use of time. So this is another practice, this is another activity by which we can make effective usage of time. Then time blocking. Now what is this time blocking? Allocate specific blocks of time to different tasks or activities. This dedicated focus on one task at a time enhances concentration and efficiency. You should make blocks of time. See, in a month or in a day or in a week, you have 3 tasks in a day. It's one thing is to prioritize tasks. Okay, first I'll go and I'll attend my college. This you have given the priority. You have given the first priority. Then after college, I will meet my friends and I will have an outing with them. Second priority you gave to this. And third work, you have to prepare for tomorrow's classes. So at the third time, during the night time, I will be preparing for the upcoming classes. So these are the three tasks you prioritized them. Okay, this is okay. But the second thing is time blocking. Give a particular portion of time to the work. Now you thought that first work is to go college, then outing, then you will prepare for your classwork. But now you are giving a particular portion of time. Okay, from 5 to 6 I'll be with my friends. This 5 to 6, it is a time block. When you are maintaining and following this time block, you will never miss any work. You will never see failure in your life. Because everything of your life is happening on time. And you will see there will be an enhancement in concentration and efficiency in your work. You will be more concentrated towards your work and you will see your work is more efficient. Why? Because you are giving a particular portion of time to a particular work. You are not exceeding that time and you are not receding that time. You are never late to your work and you are never going early for any work. Because that time you have given to some other work. Oh, this is time blocking. Another is the limit multitasking. Now, what is this another activity of limit multitasking? Multitasking often leads to reduced overall productivity. Focus on one task at a time to ensure quality and completion. Multitasking, it often leads to reduced overall productivity. If you are doing a lot of work simultaneously, at the same time, you have taken this assignment here from another person, another work, you started another work, you are preparing for your exams, at the same time you started preparing for UPSC, at the same time you started writing any proposal, at the same time you started going to gym, at the same time you started writing any report. No, multitasking is not good for time management. It often leads to the reduced overall productivity. If you have a lot of assignments in your hand, there will be zero productivity, less productivity. You may not be able to finish any activity which you are having in your hands. Because at the same time you are doing 5 assignments. How can you finish a single assignment? No. There will be less productivity because your attention is diverted towards a lot of activities. So it is always better to avoid multitasking and focus on one task at a time to ensure quality and completion. You should focus on one task at a time. Focus on one task at a time so that you can ensure quality and completion. When you focus on a single task at a time, there will be quality. Your work will be a quality work. It will not be an average or below average work. It will be a quality work because you gave it a proper portion of time and you can easily complete the work. You can reach to the conclusion of that work. You can complete it well on time and your work will be a complete whole. So we should avoid multitasking in order to manage time effectively. Then we have the next point, that is set realistic deadlines. It's always better to set realistic deadlines. What are these realistic deadlines? See, establish deadlines that are realistic and achievable. This creates a sense of urgency and helps prevent procrastination. You should set deadlines. See, your teacher has told you that he will take your class test for 1 unit. Now you cannot prepare 1 unit in 1 hour only. Obviously, it may require 1 or 2 days. Now you should set a deadline. Okay, in 2 days, I will finish the preparation for the first unit. This is the deadline which is realistic. Realistic means it can be achieved. Now you are setting a deadline. In half an hour, I will finish one unit. Can it be possible? No. So that is a false deadline. You cannot maintain that time restriction constraint. So that means that's a false deadline. That cannot help you to manage time. So when you set realistic deadline, like in 2 days of time, I will be finishing first unit. So this deadline is achievable. Now, what can this deadline give you? This deadline, it creates a sense of urgency. You have a deadline. No, in 2 days, I have to finish first unit. You will not go for any means unimportant work, unnecessary work you will not be doing. Why? Because there is a deadline. You have to finish the 1 unit of your of any subject which your teacher is going to test you. So these deadlines, they create a sense of urgency and they protect us from procrastination. Procrastinate means to delay work. For example, today is the deadline. Now you are delaying it. You are postponing the work. So you will stop the procrastination if you are setting realistic deadlines. But please ensure your deadlines are realistic deadlines. By doing this, you can manage time effectively. Then use technology wisely. One more thing is use technology wisely. What does this mean? It's leverage productivity tools, calendars, and apps to organize tasks, set reminders, and manage schedules effectively. Technology is giving you a wider domain. It can grab your attention towards some unnecessary task. It's enough to waste your time if you are not a good user of technology. It can evade your attention. It can make you feel that you need not to work on certain topics. But at the same time, technology can help you to achieve your goals. If you just use these productivity tools like calendars, you have a cell phone, you can put a reminder for the completion of a task or for the beginning of a task. But unfortunately, we are not setting reminders for these works. We are setting reminders like when I have to go to cinema, when I have to go to play with my... That's okay. We should go to the cinema or we should do these activities. No problem, no issue. But the thing is this, we can use it for the positive reasons also. So we need to use these productivity tools, calendars. We need to organize tasks. We need to set reminders and manage schedules effectively. So as I told you, technology can grab your attention towards some unnecessary activities, but it's always important for every one of us that we need to use technology wisely. We need to use technology so that it can save our time, so that it can help us in order to accomplish different activities which we are doing at particular time. As I told you, we can set reminders. We can use the calendar. We can organize tasks with the help of technology. So by doing all this, we can manage time effectively. Then we have learn to say no. What does this mean, learn to say no? Recognize your limitations and avoid overcommitting. Saying no when necessary preserves your time for essential tasks. You should know how to say no. You should know it. Because see, you should be aware with your limitations and you should not be an overcommitted person. Don't make overcommitments. If I am asking for any favor from you, when you have some spare leisure time, then only you should say yes. When you are already having your slot is, you have allocated your time for some other activity, you should not make commitments. You should say no. That's why I told you, learn to say no. People may be just asking you for favors, which you cannot do because you are having some other work on that time. It's always better to say no that time when you are having your own work, when you have allocated the time to your own work. And when you say no, it preserves your time for essential tasks. It saves your time which you have allocated for some essential task. And by doing this, we can always make effective use of time. Then there is another point, delegate. What is delegate? Delegate tasks when possible. Effective delegation allows you to focus on high priority responsibilities and promotes teamwork. You should delegate tasks. You should select tasks. And when you select tasks, it allows you on high priority. When you are good at selection, you can select the task which requires high priority, which is on high priority, which you need to finish at first. And it can also responsibilities and promotes teamwork. So it can also make you responsible for the work, and it can also promote teamwork when you are able to delegate and select a work. Then time management in workplace. Now, what is time management in workplace? Workplace efficiency. It will bring efficiency at your workplace. Efficient time management in the workplace leads to increased efficiency. If you know the efficient time management in your workplace, wherever you are working, it leads to increased efficiency. Increased productivity will be there. You will be finishing your work on time. You will be saving some leisure, saving some time for your own development, or for your own pursuit, or for your own progress or success. Higher job satisfaction will be there, and there will be improved overall performance. If you know the efficient time management, what you will see, efficient time management at workplace, it will lead to increased productivity, it will give you higher job satisfaction, and there will be improved performance. Meetings and time management. Streamline meetings by setting agendas, defining objectives, keeping discussions focused. This minimizes time wasted in unproductive meetings. When you streamlined meetings by setting agendas, when you define objectives, when you keep discussions focused, these things will minimize wastage of time, and it will increase productivity in meetings. See how time management can work in your workplace. So for every meeting, it is better to set agenda. When you set agenda for the meeting, so you will manage time effectively. You will not have to start with some extraordinary or with some unnecessary points in the meeting. You can simply start with the agenda. And when you define objectives and when you keep your discussions focused according to the agenda of the meeting, so you will minimize wastage of time and you will minimize unproductive meetings. Your meetings will be productive. Then, handling distractions. Create a conducive work environment by minimizing distractions, turn off unnecessary notifications, and establish designated work periods. You should create a conducive work environment by minimizing distractions. You are working at a place right now, you are in the class, you all may be having cell phones. It's always better to keep cell phones on the silent mode or switched off. And we should turn off the notifications when we are in the classroom. Why? Because it may create a distraction. So it is better to avoid distractions and turn off these unnecessary notifications so that we can manage time effectively. Regular breaks. Schedule short breaks to recharge and maintain focus. Short breaks can enhance overall productivity and well-being. You are working in any office or in any organization. We should have some short breaks. Short breaks, they are recharging a person and they are enough to maintain focus and recharge a person. So short breaks, they can enhance overall productivity and well-being. Evaluate and adjust. What is evaluate and adjust? Regular assess your time management strategies. In the workplace, adjust your approach based on what works best for you and your specific responsibilities. We should always have a track of our time management strategies. We should evaluate our time management strategies and we should adjust our approach based on what works best for you. Means what is working best for us, we should adjust to those things for us. and we should adjust our specific responsibilities. Personal time management tips. Now, how can we bring personal time management? Self-care. The first thing is prioritize self-care activities such as exercise, sufficient sleep, relaxation to maintain overall well-being. Taking care of you enhances your ability to manage time effectively. First thing you need to do is self-care. We should prioritize these activities like exercises, sufficient sleep, relaxation to maintain overall well-being. So these things, they help us for our personal self, they help us for self-care. And taking care of ourselves, it enhances our ability to manage time effectively. When we take care of ourselves, it enhances our ability to manage time effectively. Then mindfulness and time management. Second thing is mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to stay present and focused on the task at hand. Mindfulness awareness can improve the quality of your work and reduces stress. We need to be mindful regarding the work which we should do first. This mindful awareness can improve the quality of your work. When you are mindful towards your work, when you are focused towards your work, it will improve the quality of your work and it will reduce stress. Learn from mistakes. Another important point is we should learn from mistakes. Reflect on past experiences and learn from mistakes. Adjust your time management strategies based on what has or has not worked in past. It's always better to reflect on experiences. We should learn something from mistakes, and we need to adjust our time management strategies based on what has or has not worked in the past. Then continuous learning. What's continuous learning? Stay open to new time management techniques and tools. Continuous learning helps you adapt to evolving challenges and responsibilities. We should stay open to new time management techniques and tools. We should know new management techniques and tools. And continuous learning of these things, it will help us adapt to evolve challenges and responsibilities. So now the conclusion, I would like to conclude by incorporating these time management strategies into our daily routine. We can enhance our efficiency, we can reduce stress, and can achieve better work-life balance. Remember, that effective time management is a skill that can be developed and refined over time with consistent practice and reflection. We can enhance this time management skill by constant practice and reflection. This is all for today. I would like to stop here. If you need any extra information on this topic, there are certain sources available. They're reflected on your screen. You can go with these sources. They will help you more to understand something good. So understand something more on the given topic. This is all for today. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.